What's going on, Jerome? Tamika, Talisha, Cheryl, Josephine, Latasha, Jacob. What's up, cousin Kevin? Glenn Brown, what's going on? Can y'all hear me okay? You know I have to ask that question. Can y'all hear me okay? Can y'all hear me okay? Thank you, cuz. It's Janice Jackson. How y'all doing? Thank y'all. Yeah, I saw the Bears won. Thank you, Jacob. Jacob Johnson. Felicia, how you doing? What's going on, Queen? Dwayne Jenkins, what's going on? What's going on, y'all? This your boy Nate the Truth. We about to get this thing started. Thank God for another night. Hey, Susanna, Freddie. Um, it's a lot going on. We got to talk about a lot of things. Um, just wanted to see how everybody doing tonight. Hopefully everybody had a good day. You got Thanksgiving coming up. You know, I know a lot of y'all gonna do a whole lot of cooking this year. Uh, I'd like to change it up for a minute. What is y'all favorite holiday? What is your favorite holiday out of the whole year? That's what y'all tell me. What is y'all favorite holiday out the whole year? What is your favorite? What is y'all favorite holiday out of the whole year? After, 4th of July, Christmas, New Year's, what is your favorite holiday? Somebody's, Riley Jenkins said Thanksgiving so he can eat. Christmas, Easter? Okay. Christmas. That's the question today. What is your favorite holiday of the year? Easter for me, Christmas, Valentine's Day. Hey, James, Christmas and New Year. I understand that. That's the truth. Every holiday is my favorite as long as I'm on top of the dirt. Elizabeth said that. I understand that. I understand that. Well, this year is almost gone. We got one more month of this year coming up, and this year is almost gone. Henry, Patrice, how you doing? Just we got what? This year flew by. I'm not gonna lie. This year flew by. Well, yeah, I like the Christmas lights. I like to go around and see the decorations for Christmas. A lot of people go a lot. They do a lot. Okay, so next Wednesday, I'm trying to see if I should come on because I know a lot of people got to do a lot of cooking next Wednesday. So, your favorite is 2026 midterms. I hear you, Don. That's going to be a good holiday. Michael, what's going on, Michael? That's going to be a good holiday. 2026 midterms. All we got to do is turn everybody out to go vote. That's going to be a good holiday if we can get all the black people to get up and go out and vote. That's going to be the best holiday it is if we can take back this House and the Senate. Wow, Jerome, that's a lot, man. But we're going to continue to keep you up in prayer. 10 years since you lost your mom, 13 since you lost your dad, and 1 month since you lost your brother. Man, my condolences to all of that, man. But, we just going to keep you up in prayer and all that. What's going on, Cousin Edwin? How you doing? So tonight, we're going to talk about a whole lot. But tonight, I got to get right into this. Did any of y'all guys see the church in Mesquite, Texas? Did any of y'all see the thing that happened in Mesquite, Texas at this church? Hey, Tracy, did any of y'all see that? Did any of y'all see the things that happened in Mesquite, Texas at this church? Black church, I should say. Did anybody see that on TikTok? Hello, Caroline. I guess none of y'all saw what happened on. You didn't see that? Nobody saw that, what happened to this young girl, at this church in Dallas, in Mesquite, right outside of Dallas. Okay, let me break it down. And if anybody got a phone real quick, go ahead and, if you can, your computer, go on TikTok and bring that up, the little 12-year-old girl in Dallas. So I'm going to break it down to you right now, what happened to this little girl at this church in Dallas, Texas, over there in Mesquite, Texas. So this lady got up and told the kids to tell everybody what you're thankful for. She said, I don't want to hear nothing about no toys, no this, there's this. So they gave the mic to this little girl. And the little girl, she said, I'm thankful for my stepmom because my stepmom listened to me when I talked to her. So I'm thankful for that. Now, is anything wrong with this little girl saying that? She just said she's thankful for her stepmom because her stepmom listened to her. Is anything wrong with that little girl saying that, right? What's wrong with that little girl just saying she's thankful for her stepmom because the stepmom sit down, takes the time out to listen to that? Okay, now, the mother of this little girl jumped up and all these, I don't know if all I saw was a bunch of black women in this church. Hold up, Glenn, I'm going to get to that. They went after this little young black girl, and this is a black church. They would call themselves put their hands on this girl to get the demons out of her and to do all of this stuff to this, talk about this little girl. Pull it up. If you got chance right now, pull that up on your phone on TikTok. That church, it's like they crucified for this little girl for saying that. Instead of giving this little girl praise and saying, that's good if your stepmom would sit down and listen to you and all of that. They got all over. They call themselves trying to cash out the demons of this little girl because she just said she give thanks to her stepmom. Now, this is what I've been telling y'all, and I'm going to say what I got to say. I don't care who get mad. What did I tell y'all about all these fake-ass churches? What have I been saying about all these fake churches that everybody now could put up a church and call themselves Christians or highly, whatever you want to say? So they asked the little girl again, what is she thankful for? And the little girl repeated herself. I'm thankful for my stepmom because my stepmom listened to me. What is wrong with that little girl saying that? I am so tired of these fake churches talk about they casting out the demons on this young girl. For what? But so what that means? The girl mom don't listen to her. The girl mom don't pay attention to her. So her daddy married somebody else that when the girl go over there, the little girl can talk to her. Or the little girl can sit on the telephone and talk to her stepmom. Maybe the mom need to step her game up and the little girl will feel that way about her mom. But I'm sick and tired of these fake ass churches where everybody keep putting a church on the corner and everybody go there, but you want to sit up there and act like you holier than thou and all it is. So you ask the little girl what she's thankful for, and the little girl explained to y'all that's what she's thankful for. Pull it up. I'm telling y'all, if you got a computer or anything right now, pull it up on your phone and you will see that. Everybody is talking about it. The whole thing is nothing but fake churches. I'm sick and tired of this. Y'all sitting up here acting like y'all holier than thou, that you walking around here with your hand on Jesus, but then when you ask the little girl something and she tell you from her heart that is what she thankful for, now y'all want to talk about casting out demons. That girl ain't got no demons. What you should have did is set her mama down and told her, what the hell is you doing at home if your daughter is sitting here saying the stepmom listen to me and you don't? Don, you seen that? Thank you. I mean, what else can you do? They call themselves, man, let me tell y'all something. Anytime and every time somebody put up a church, that church is not of God. And all the stuff that we see going on now in these churches is letting you know it's a lot of demons that call themselves preachers and ministers and all of this stuff that's opening up these churches. It's in Mesquite, Texas. It was in Mesquite, Texas, right outside of Dallas. You take 20 to the 610 and you in Mesquite, Texas. But they sitting up here dogging this little girl out. We're not going to do that. How? What? You asked her the truth. She told you the truth. I'm sick and tired of seeing all this stuff. It's a disgrace to God for y'all to sit up here and act like this. Everybody sitting up here opening up a church. They open up churches because they know churches do not get taxed. So they do what they got to do to rip off to rip off black people. I'm talking about the black church now, to rip off black people. And then they always having these programs telling everybody to get so many doggone donations. For what? What are they doing? Don't tell me they got a buildings fund this week, because the church, you've been building on it for 25 years and it ain't fixed. Don't tell me you got the offering for the sick and shut in. You ain't giving it to them. So no, yes, I said it. I said it. Hey, Curtis. So if you want to get upset with me, hey, Sam, what's going on, man? If you want to get upset with me, hey, Jennifer, how you doing? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with you being mad at me, but I'm going to speak my mind. That's why I do this. It's not right. So I'm going to just, once last time, if you don't want these kids to be honest and tell you the truth, even if you in church, don't get mad when they tell you the truth. If the young lady just said she's thankful for her stepmom, you should have been asking the mom. That's what the elders of the church should have did. Went up there and asked the mom, what are you doing at home? If she can't talk to you. Hey, Franchetta, that's what you should have been asking. But it's time to move on. I'm not going to harp on that too long, because I know when you talk about religion, people get a little upset. But I'm going to talk about you, and I'm going to tell you, you can say what you want to say about me, because it's just the truth. We tired. We tired of churches taking and taking and taking and taking, and nobody ever, they don't do what they say they're going to do with that money. So yes, we get tired of that. Now, I don't know. Let me ask this question. I know a lot of everybody got people everybody probably got somebody in their family that's a nurse, right? Or a teacher, right? Yeah, or engineer, right? Everybody got somebody in their family that's a nurse, a teacher, an engineer, a physician, work, all of that, right? We all got these people that's a nurse in your family, uh, a teacher, an architect. You know, people go to college to learn these things, right? Especially to be a nurse. And I see everybody saying yes. Okay, so let me explain something to y'all if y'all didn't hear this. Donald Trump administration, Linda McMahon, that old wench, yes, I said it. Linda McMahon, that old ass wench that ran the that fake ass wrestling that Donald Trump put over education, and that woman don't have a degree. I don't think she got a degree, but they're trying to do away with certain degrees that you done paid all this money going to college to get. Okay, the reason I'm asking that question about a teacher or a nurse, because now Linda McMahon is proposing that nursing is not a profession, teaching is not a profession, being a physical therapist person is not a profession, an engineer is not a profession. So these people, Donald Trump, listen what I say. Donald Trump administration is trying to do away with people spending all this money to become a nurse, a teacher, a physics education person, an engineer, architect. They trying to say those degrees is not going to matter no more. This is what peoples in America voted for. See, now all these white nurses that thought that Donald Trump was going around here bragging, oh, we won. All this shit I seen on Facebook, these nurses, we won. Now they trying to get rid of your profession. They trying to say a nurse is not a profession. They trying to say a teacher is not a profession. But no, this is what y'all voted for. This is what these people voted for. You voted for Donald Trump, and Donald Trump is doing the same thing he was going to do day one. He is going to destroy your education that you still owe money for, that you still trying to pay back these student loans for. So now they trying to propose that these jobs is not a professional degree, not a professional job. So if you went and got your nursing degree, if that's what they call it, or your teacher's degree, that's what they call it, they trying to say those jobs is no more. Hey, Felicia. So think about it. The same crooked ass president that we warned America about, now they trying to destroy education things to make people look stupid. To now, oh, nursing is not a profession. So how you going to say that? So why is anybody going to nursing school since Donald Trump them going to make it like that? When I tell y'all the billionaires is controlling this shit because these hospitals do not want to pay the nurses what they deserve. That's why they trying to get this shit marked down. And Donald Trump is doing it. And you tell me that we don't need a Democrat president to come back here and get this country running right? Something wrong with y'all. Dude, I know. Linda McMahon is a dummy. They've been trying to they've been after Harvard. Harvard don't listen to them. That's what we trying to tell y'all. Listen to Linda McMahon. She's an old ass dummy. She don't know nothing. A nurse practitioner. Okay, she went to school to do all of that, but they trying to make that stuff, anything got to do with a nurse or something like that, they trying to say it's not a profession. So why would I go to the doctor and let somebody work on me and I don't think they're a professional? Why would you send your kids to school? So if you telling me that you're not going to make this degrees that these people have to go to college and get a profession state, so hell, I could walk into a school and say, hey, let me teach math. And I hate math, but let me teach it. The only thing I'm going to show them is add, subtract, and multiplication. And a little bit of division. I ain't trying to show them no algebra and geometry and all of that shit because you said it's not a profession. So all I got to do is teach the kids add, subtraction, and division. That's it. So why would I go to school and spend $30,000 to $40,000 getting student loans when you trying to tell me now that it's not a profession? What's up, Scott Williams? How you doing, man? Long time no hear. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. So this is what people's voted for in this country. You voted for Donald Trump administration, and Donald Trump administration is showing y'all right now that they are going to destroy y'all degrees that y'all have paid all this money for. They don't care. Hey, Wendell, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. They are destroying this country. And what else do we have to? And you telling me that y'all ain't ready? Hey, Patrice Hayes, y'all ain't ready? Y'all ain't ready to go vote? Y'all ain't ready to get out and vote? The way this man is destroying education, the way these people done took books off the shelves, anything got to do with black people, they done took it off the shelves. And y'all telling me y'all ain't motivated to get your friends and everybody into these for 2026? Are some of y'all still sitting around here talking about that damn $2,000 check that you might not never see? Just like some people was waiting on that $5,000 check that they never got. And then they pay these damn people to get on TikTok. Oh, I just got my Doge check. You a damn lie. You a damn lie. You ain't get no check. This is the lies that Donald Trump feed people, and he feed it to the black people because he know the black people are sitting back saying, oh, I'm about to get a $2,000 check from Donald Trump. You're going to get that $2,000. If they sent you a $2,000 check, what do you think that's going to do? They send it to you, so you're going to put it right back into the economy. That's why they're going to send it to you. Wake up, people. Wake up. Don't y'all understand what they doing? He been lying since he was born. What did his mama say? His mama gets a picture out there floating around with Donald Trump. Mama say, he ain't the smartest. He's a dummy, but he's my son. Yeah, Franchetta, you're absolutely right. He'll hold that check. He'll hold that damn check until almost midterms. Then they'll say, oh, we giving away $2,000. And guess what the black folks gonna do? Oh, I ain't voting for, I ain't going to vote. Donald Trump told me if I don't vote, I'm going to get a $2,000 check. You dummies. Don't you understand? This man tries to buy things, trying to buy you. Michael, I'm glad. That District 7 in Tennessee, Michael, go around, tell people, get out and go vote. Hey, Carol Harris, Sabrina, how you doing? Get out and go vote. Anybody that lives in up in Tennessee, anybody, if you up there, get your ass out and go vote. Vote for that Democrat. Do not. The Republicans have shown y'all who they are. So why would you vote for them? And this man that they're running in that district, everybody know if Donald Trump tell him to go jump in the river, that's what he's going to go do. Stop being crazy. And his mother said she raised a monster, huh? You think that she lying? Y'all think that this woman was playing when she told y'all Donald Trump was a dummy? So let me ask y'all something. When is the last time you had a president and a vice president and not one of their wives was born in America? Please make me, if it's something that I'm saying wrong, let me know. When was the last time that you had a dummy for a president and his wife was born overseas and a dummy for a vice president, which his wife was born overseas too. So please explain that to me. When have we ever did that? Never. That shows you how these stupid ass people, when they went to the polls, they was vote. Oh, I got one better for y'all than that. I know I'm about to knock some of y'all on your butts with this one. I know I am. I know I'm about to knock some of y'all on y'all butts with this one right here. I know I am. Did y'all know Charlie Kirk's wife says she's pregnant? Did y'all know that? Charlie Kirk's wife says she's pregnant. And I think she says she's 6 weeks of 8 weeks pregnant. This is something that I just heard on TikTok. I don't know if it's true, but she says she's pregnant. Charlie Kirk's been dead for 10 weeks. If that's what they saying on TikTok, they saying that he's been dead for 10 weeks. So they trying to figure out how you pregnant for Charlie Kirk. If you 8 weeks pregnant, he's been dead for 10 weeks, and you pregnant? That's what they said on TikTok. Yeah, that's what they said. So guess who the baby daddy is? JD Vance. JD Vance. Y'all can believe me if y'all want to. If Charlie Kirk been dead for 10 weeks, and you 8 weeks, he damn sure ain't come from the dead and gave you that baby. Y'all better open y'all eyes up. Yeah, you better open up your eyes. If it's a lie, I heard it on TikTok. I saw it on TikTok. It ain't no way. Because I tried to tell you. Anybody remember what I said about 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, about that woman? Didn't I tell y'all that JD Vance and that woman, the plan is for JD Vance to end up with Charlie Kirk's widow wife, so when he runs for president, they would get the sympathy? Didn't I tell y'all that? I'm trying to tell y'all, look at the bigger picture. They're not going to vote for him with a woman that don't believe she does a whole lot of other spiritual belief. I'm telling y'all better believe me. That's the plan. The plan is for JD Vance and Charlie Kirk's wife to be together. Watch what I tell you. You said a lot right there. And I always told y'all the government had something to do with that boy dying. Oh, that's what they said? Well, it might be true. But you listen, Patricia, it might be true that she's not wearing her wedding ring no more. She know her time is up with JD Vance. This here's about to throw a twist in everything I keep trying to tell y'all. Newsom said it right after I did. Boy, y'all can't tell me I don't be speaking the truth. I told y'all I didn't go to college, but I ain't no dummy neither. I see my cousin Roy Lee on here tonight. What's up, cousin? How you doing, Roy Lee? I'm just telling y'all. That's the plan. So if anybody, and I'm gonna tell y'all right now, and I'm gonna put this out here. If you are in the state of Alabama right now, if you go to a church, I know we don't like to put politics in the churches right now, but anybody in the state of Alabama should be telling their congregation right now, we need to get out and support the black man running for governor. You got all these white peoples in Alabama supporting this black man running for governor, so the black people better get off their butts in Alabama and start supporting this man, because you don't want Tuberville to be your governor. The man was in Florida. He don't even live in Alabama. So all the black peoples in Alabama, you better get your asses out and you better get up when it's time to go vote for the governor. You better change the whole dynamics of it and put a black man as your governor. Because you can't let Tommy Tuberville, which is a dummy and a Donald Trump butt kisser, become the governor of Alabama. You can't. excuse me. J.D. Vance's wife says she washes a lot of dishes and gives a lot of baths, so that's why she ain't wearing her wedding ring. Y'all believe that lie? Do y'all believe that? Do y'all believe that lie? Hey, Georgia Davis, do y'all believe that lie? They got a black man running for governor in South Carolina. Y'all better get out there and support. Let me tell y'all something. It's time for black people to wake up and stop going at each other. Stop talking about each other so bad. You know me. If it's something that I need to talk about, I'm going to talk about it. And when I say I'm going to talk about them black churches, I'm going to talk about them. Because I still have an attitude with that church in Dallas, Texas, giving that little girl up there Mesquite, getting all over that little girl because she's thinking about her. She thank God for having her stepmom. I still got a bad taste in my mouth about that. But I'm just telling y'all, it's time for black people, for one time, if we don't do it at least for 1 or 2 times, it's time for y'all to come together and get your asses out in 2026 and get up in the polls and start to vote. It's time, people. This is crazy. If you don't understand the stuff that's going on right now, what else can we do? Donald Trump ain't oh God, hold up. Lord have mercy. I saw Fox News, and there was a black man on Fox News. Lord have mercy. If I could have punched through that TV, I would have knocked all his teeth out. He's sitting up there. Hey, Susanna. He's sitting his ass up there talking about, oh, Donald Trump. Huh? Oh, Donald Trump ain't been in office a year yet. People got to give him a chance. This is what a black man saying on Fox News. Let me tell you something. And I'm going to tell y'all again. One thing. Hey, Miss Woods. One thing that I can't stand is a black man being a sellout. That's one thing I can't stand. And I can't stand a black woman being a sellout. Be yourself. Stop sitting up here thinking that J.D. Vance and Donald Trump like you because you are black and you supporting them. How many black people Donald Trump got in his cabinet right now? How many black people work for J.D. Vance right now? And J.D. Vance was one of the biggest critics that Donald Trump had. J.D. Vance said Donald Trump didn't know a damn thing. It's in the videos. All you got to do is go back and watch it. Stop believing these Republicans. You think Donald Trump don't give a damn? I can't stand nobody on Fox News. Nobody. The only person that's on Fox News is the little skinny white woman. I don't know her name, but she tell them how it is. She talks to them how she's supposed to talk to them. And that's what she do. But to see a black man, and see, this is what Fox News do. They use the black people to come on now to dog out other black people, to dog out Barack and Michelle Obama. But like I told y'all the other day, Wednesday, Michelle Obama, if we can get Michelle Obama to come back out, she would be the first woman president ever. Because I don't see nobody beating her. But I don't think she's going to run. Yeah, I know J.D. Vance talked about Donald Trump like a dog. I seen the video. And then the biggest thing that you could do is get other black peoples on a TV show or a radio show and start dogging out other black people like Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama got her degree, I think, was it Harvard or somewhere? Michelle Obama is a very smart woman. Barack Obama is a very smart man. Now, you put their education up to J.D. Vance and Donald Trump education, it ain't even close. It's not even close. So stop acting like these people care. Stop acting like Donald Trump care. And stop thinking that just because somebody say that you finna get a damn check, you lose your mind. $2,000 ain't a lot of money. And I know some people, it is to me. Yeah. But you're going to take the money and put it right back into the economy, and that's going right back to the government. But the thing about it is, Donald Trump done told y'all you was about to get $5,000. You never got that. Now, if he decide that he's going to send out $2,000, that'll be good. You take his $2,000 and you buy you something to go to the polls in 2026, and you hold up, and when you vote Democrat, you walk out there and say, thanks for the check, Trump, but I still voted for the Democrats. We don't want you. That's what you could say. But it's so funny to me, man, that people do not even think about all the stuff that goes on and all the crooked stuff. Did y'all know this? That the Democrats and the Republican senators and in the Senate, they are trying to come up. They might be trying to impeach Trump. They are doing a bipartisan thing. So it might not be long. That's why we got to get everybody out to vote to get rid of these Republicans and take over the Senate and the House, because we going to do it. You see, Donald Trump, when the Epstein file, y'all heard the recording where Donald Trump said he don't care if you start a war. Do not let them Epstein files out, because he's guilty, ladies and gentlemen. The young girl, the lady right now that was 13 years old, she's still telling the same story she told back then, that Donald Trump them raped her. But damn, this is what the American people voted for. You voted for a man that y'all knew was a liar, that y'all knew was a pedophile. I don't think you're going to get out for Christmas. I think the Republicans and I think some of the Democrats, I think all of them who's in that thing is going down. I don't have no love for none of them. If you're a Democrat and you in there, you in them Epstein files. See, but I told y'all what my problem is. You got a DOJ that works for Trump. They might add names to these files, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just letting y'all know. But I do know this. I guarantee y'all this. It wasn't too many of us over in the Epstein files. It ain't too many of us that went to that island. I bet you that. Bless you. I bet you that. I bet you it ain't too many black folks that went to that island. I guarantee you that. I believe that. Think about it. They got videos. They got Donald Trump and Epstein pictures. They got videos. They got pictures of Donald Trump and Epstein with little girls in their laps. What else evidence do you need? That's all I'm asking. What else evidence do you need? What else? Hey, Sheila Smith. No. I'm just telling y'all straight up. What else do y'all need? If they got pictures and videos, and they say so many pictures out there right now that the DOJ is trying to destroy. You can't destroy what's in the clouds, though. You can't destroy what's in the cloud. It's sad that the American people put a pedophile, a felon, a crook, a liar, a plain down dirty individual that Jeffrey Epstein wrote in some of his letters about Donald Trump. Jeffrey Epstein said Donald Trump was one of the most dirtiest individuals that he knew. And they supposed to have been friends. Donald Trump would tell y'all that story where I kicked him out of my golf a membership. Jeffrey Epstein said I never was a member. But Jeffrey Epstein had power, ladies and gentlemen. Do y'all hear me? This man had power. He can call the Russian oligarchs. He can call anywhere overseas and talk to their presidents, their oligarchs, their everything, because they was all at his island. They all participated in harming these kids. And y'all sitting up here thinking that this is not serious? Yeah, Donald Trump mad at 6 Democrats because they made a video telling the American soldiers that they do not have to take orders from somebody when they are not illegal orders or liars. That's all they did, ladies and gentlemen. Each one of those people served in the armed forces that made that video. And they got the right to say what they want to say, no matter what Donald Trump assassinates somebody or kills somebody for treason. That is what Donald Trump is going to go to prison for. It's treason when they find out all the other stuff that they need to find out. Michael Cohen. And then this is what gets me. When you see, listen at this. When you see a black man come on TikTok and say, why didn't Obama release the files? Why didn't Biden release the files? It's all the reason that they didn't release the files. They wanted Donald Trump to campaign on it, and he did. They knew Donald Trump was in there. They all done read the files. They just can't say nothing. Why not let Donald Trump kill himself with the files? Why not let him hang himself with the files? He been saying it was a hoax, but Republicans released 20,000 pages, and his name was all the way through it. So how is it a hoax? How is this a lie? It's not a lie. But you've been telling everybody it's just a hoax. It's not true. I didn't do anything. I'm not in the files. The Republican Party released 20,000 of them. And your name is in there, Trump, more than 100 times on those. That it's probably in there 1,000 times. You can say what you want to say. That man did not commit suicide in prison. We all know that. Everybody know that. Omar, I've been asking that question for the longest. Where was the parents? Parents got paid off. Where was the parents for your 13 and 14 and 15 and 16-year-old daughter to be gone to an island, and the parents never made sure their child was called the police and said, my child is not home. I don't know where my child at. Please, every one of them young ladies, I do feel sympathy for you guys, but I also feel like your mom and your dad should be on trial right now for selling you to these billionaires. That's just the reason I think about it. Think about it. I think the parents of every last one of those young ladies that Marjorie Taylor Greene was standing in front of, I would like their parents to be prosecuted too. The parents need to be arrested right now. I don't give a damn if they walking around with a stroller, a wheelchair. I don't care if they blind, they can't hear. They could be in a nursing home. I don't care. Roll their ass into the courtroom and charge them. They need to be charged. They're trying to do anything to cover it up. They sold their kids. We all know that's what they did. They sold their kids to these millionaires and billionaires. And I'm going to tell y'all another thing. And let me say this. I might piss some of y'all off when I say this, but let me tell y'all something. I don't give a damn about no black rappers, no black singers, no black actors, because let me tell you something. They're in a different tax bracket than what we are. If you watch Pharrell, he said, I don't know nothing about no DEI. Pharrell said that. You see, Nicki Minaj went to the UN for Donald Trump. You see all these actors. How many of these actors that's black, that's truly, truly speaking out, except for Tyler Perry and every now and then Oprah Winfrey? A lot of these black rich people is not saying too much because they're in a different tax bracket, ladies and gentlemen. They're in a different tax bracket. So when you see all these superstars like Pharrell, I would not buy, if anything that Pharrell produced, any music that he produced, I can't listen to it. That brother forgot where he came from. And that's what happened when you become a millionaire. Everybody else is beneath you. That's what happens. And stop believing these people talking about grocery prices are down. This is Thanksgiving. We all know they got sales during Thanksgiving and Christmas. We all know that. We know Walmart gonna mark their stuff down Thanksgiving and Christmas, but after Thanksgiving and Christmas, everything goes back up. So John Legend said that too. Are you serious? That's why I don't support these singers. I'm not buying no ticket to their concerts. I don't give a damn. I don't even pay attention to them on the radio because they sell out. They are in a different tax bracket than what you are. They're a sellout. We can have Chris Brown and all these guys like that going around helping and spreading the word to the younger generation that y'all need to get out and vote. But they don't care, ladies and gentlemen, because they're in a different tax bracket than what we are. Hey, Annette, that's all I'm saying. We need to come together, ladies and gentlemen, and we need to pull ourselves out of this. Annette, when do you want to do that thing? You know, you can text me on my phone. When do you want to do that? All I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, this country is crazy. Okay, Wednesday, bet. But I'm not gonna hold on about Donald Trump now. All I'm gonna tell y'all again, Donald Trump is trying to destroy professions out here. People that's paid a lot of money that's going in student debt right now for engineering license and going to school to be an engineer, going to school to be a nurse, going to school to be a teacher, an architect, a physical therapist person, you know, education, a teacher. Donald Trump now is trying to say y'all degrees don't mean shit no more. I didn't say it. That's what they doing. That's what they're trying to do, ladies and gentlemen. Linda McMahon with her old 90-year-old ass, all of them. But see, that's what I keep trying to tell, and that's what I was trying to tell America. You keep voting these old ass peoples in. You're not gonna change them. Donald Trump brought in all these old ass rich people, and they've been stealing money from the government since day one. Since day one. He didn't no, he's destroyed everything. And this is something that the American people better realize. Oh, Nebraska. Let me get back over. Hold up. Nebraska, you just can't help yourself, huh? State of Nebraska. Overwhelmingly, 98.9%. Y'all voted for Donald Trump. So right now you can't sell your soybeans, you can't sell your wheat. The economy in Nebraska is real bad. Now Tyson decided that they're going to close down your meat factory that employs almost 5,000 people. Tyson said they're going to close that down. Nebraska, you see who you voted for? You see what they're doing? You slaughter at least 5,000 cows a day. People had jobs over there. So now Tyson is about to close that factory down in Nebraska. I think y'all Nebraska people, Alabama people, Mississippi people, Tennessee people, West Virginia. I think y'all better start realizing voting for Donald Trump and his cronies have hurt your states. And it's a sad day. 5,000 people is going to lose their jobs because Tyson said we're going to close it down and they're going to just go to another one of their Tyson plants somewhere else. You know why Tyson is closing it down? Because Tyson got a feel that Nebraska is going to go up on their taxes because of but see, they voted. This is what y'all voted for. This is what y'all voted for. You voted for a man that you thought was going to make America great again. And what I'm telling y'all, that man is destroying America again real bad. The only time that it's been looking this bad since he took over again, that you idiots decided to vote for him again. So now you can't do nothing but say, wow. Nebraska, you are going to probably be the first state to go bankrupt. Oh, yeah. See, he was set on destroying everything this time. He told them what he was going to do, but didn't nobody want to believe him. He told them. He told them. So if y'all want me to come on Wednesday, I know some of y'all are going to be cooking. If you want me, all I need to do is see a couple of people say, yes, you want me to come on Wednesday, I will be on Wednesday. Or if you think that you're going to be busy and cooking and enjoying family, then we'll just see y'all Sunday. Freddie Wrench said yes. Okay. I got a bunch of yes, so I guess I'm going to show up Wednesday. Because, ladies and gentlemen, this is just what I'm about to say before I get out of here. No matter what we do, no matter what we say, we still going to be who we are. But the only thing I'm going to tell y'all is this. Stop believing in the world and start believing in God. The reason I'm saying that is because once again, I got to get on here and talk about a church that's supposed to be black people that's so holier than thou that they would do this to a 12-year-old girl. I'm tired of it. I'm tired that we cannot come together as, see, this is what the American, let me tell y'all something before I get out of here. You know what America fears the most? Do y'all know what this country fears the most? Let me see if somebody can tell me that. Do y'all know what this country fears the most right now? Do anybody can answer that question? Do y'all know what this country fears the most of right now? I'm just looking on somebody on Facebook. You answer that. Come on over here. On True Family. Do y'all know what this country fears the most? I'll give y'all 1 minute to somebody tell me that answer. Somebody said each other. Somebody said the educated black woman. Somebody said unity. Somebody said God. What y'all got to say over here on Facebook? I'm trying to see y'all answers too. Black people in power. Unknown. I'm just waiting on one answer. I see y'all answering, and no, not rich people. No. Somebody said it right there. This country fears the most of black power. This country fears the most. If black people came together in this country and stood together one time, do y'all know that's what they're afraid of? Somebody said it, black power, an educated black woman. This is what they're afraid of. This is what they're afraid of, ladies and gentlemen. They telling us not to eat the chickens right now. I haven't seen that. From what? Tyson? They saying don't eat the chickens right now. Y'all know damn well. Let's be real. Do y'all see some of the chicken legs and chicken wings and all this shit? You know them damn chickens don't live to be but 7 to 8 weeks old. You know damn well they pumping something in these chickens that's what make black people and everybody blow up so fast. You know they putting stuff in this chicken. You know that. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to appreciate y'all for listening to me tonight. I want to thank y'all so much. I appreciate everything that y'all do. Thank good. It's Thanksgiving coming up. I want everybody to be safe. Take care of your family. Everybody be safe. Don't forget, We the People means that. And if you haven't ordered your We the People t-shirt yet, right up there in my bio, go to Shopify. We the People's about to get out there. We the People t-shirt, We the People coffee mugs. I'm waiting on my coffee mug now. I had to order mine. Hopefully my coffee mug will be in this week, and I'm going to show y'all my coffee mug. Everybody, Take care of yourself. Watch over your family. Pray for your family. Pray for your friends. Pray for your enemies. Let's do this. I will see y'all Wednesday at 6 o'clock. We might not stay long Wednesday because I know everybody getting ready to cook. You got family coming in. So I'm not going to try to hold them. But this is a good opportunity. And that said, we're going to give away the cruise next week. So this is a good opportunity to have your family in the house with you. So you might be able to win that cruise. So I want to tell y'all good night. Thank y'all for listening. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, I really do. Pass this on. Tell your other friends, come and check us out. Good night, everyone. Be safe out there. This your boy, Nate the Truth. I'm out.